Firstly, just good morning, everyone. Mr. Burden speaks too kindly of me, but boys, this week it's been all about the community and everyone back here in Christchurch. We definitely felt your love. Not only the league boys, but I'm sure the footballers, the basketballers, all of the rugby teams that travelled. It's been a pretty special week, so thank you to everyone for your support. I'm just going to speak about the league success that has been 10 years in the making, I guess, so really important that we acknowledge those who have come before us, many of them on the back wall. I know Jordan Ricky in Brisbane, he's a pretty proud St Thomas man at the moment, preparing for a semi-final this week. But there's been a lot of people in the background. I guess it all started with Mr. Hart, actually supporting rugby league in a rugby school. That's been a massive thing, and I know there are heaps of league boys here that have had that opportunity to play the game they love. Today we've got Mr. Kidd here as well, so great to have you here, Tony, to acknowledge your contribution to the success as well. But over the years we've had staff support us, people like Mr. Smith, unfortunately missed out on manager of the tournament 2017. Mr. Biggs, he's supported us as well up the tournament. Heaps of people have helped, get rugby league to where it is. So really appreciate everyone's efforts there. To the boys, we've talked a lot about trailblazing. You guys are trailblazers, so make sure you enjoy this time. But there's more work to be done, and you guys have just lit the flame for many of these younger boys. Okay, so pretty awesome. One team wins, we all win, so thank you to everyone. And just like to take this opportunity to, just thank you. And it's just going to be more sporting success for the community. What I'm going to do is invite our captains. So really proud of Noah and Jason. They led the boys really well. But also our staff, Mr. Barclay, Matoru. We also had Sam Kakoi helping out. Also Sai Sakuru, he's been a big part of rugby league over the last few years too. So massive thank you to all of those staff, and give them a round of applause too. Cool, so I'll just get Noah and Jason to come forward, and they've got a few acknowledgements to make as well.
Morning boys. First of all, I'd just like to thank all of you for the support. I know you guys don't think that it goes, but it comes a long way. Like seeing all the athletes supporting us is it went real far, and we just like to thank you. I'd like to thank the coaches, Barclay, Matoru and AA. It all starts with you guys, and you guys planted that seed for us, and you're one of the main reasons we're succeeding, and you guys always had a plan for us, and So I would also like to acknowledge that Mr. Auimatagi got coach of the tournament, and Matoru got manager of the tournament, and Barclay got robbed of trainer of the tournament, probably because they heard all that negativity. I'd also just like to speak about the brotherhood between our team. I think that was one of the main reasons we were succeeding, was because just how strong of culture we had in the brotherhood. That's probably one of the most important teams to me, because it was my last ride for St Thomas, and we became national champions, and we weren't just champions, we were champions off the field too. I think we planted that these South Island teams can compete with these North Island teams, that we tried to not just play for ourselves, but play for our families and play for the younger generation of St Thomas, that we can win, and I'd also like to acknowledge that we didn't just win, but we also won the Integrity Award, and I think that's because of the mana we had, and how it's not just about how good you are on the field, but that you're a good person off the field as well. I'd also like to acknowledge that Jason got finals MVP for farm, so could we please give him a round of applause? I'd also like to acknowledge the boys that made the New Zealand secondary schools team. I can't really read it on the top of my head, but yeah, just give them a round of applause. Alright, and yeah, I'd just like to, for my last thing, say thank you to the boys. I'd just like to thank you for helping me just enjoy my last kind of journey with St. Thomas, kind of my last ride for all the year 13s with me. I think that it means a lot to us, and I just hope this just builds and keeps building and keeps building. I'd like to please call Jason up to award some medals. Also, the first medal, it goes to Daniel Kahuta for just all the work he puts for us in off the scenes, and like just that you don't really see it. You may see us in the morning working hard, but he's always pushing us, striving us to be better. And yeah, we wouldn't have been we wouldn't have succeeded without his help because of how such good condition we were in. So could I please ask Mr. Kahuta to come up, please? For a second medal, this guy, he left a few years ago, but he was one of the few that actually started the foundation for St. Thomas League here, and he planted that seed for us. And like Mr. Auimatagi said, it was long years, about 10 years in the making, but he was one of those people that started that foundation. So could I please ask Mr. Kidd to come up? And for the last medal to give out, this is a medal to represent the whole of St. Thomas for all the work you do for us, and just that all the work we've been putting in, like all those times we fell short and everything, but we finally actually got to win something. So I'd like to ask Mr. Hart to please take this medal to on behalf of St. Thomas. Yeah, thank you. Oh, cheers, buddy.